The iPhone 5 review is in. I'm Bridget Carey, and this is your CNET update. It's a special day here at Update. That's because even though the iPhone 5 doesn't come out for a few more days, I present to you the iPhone 5. And senior editor Scott Stein has spent a week secretly living with this bad boy to do a full review. And he was kind enough to let us see it on the show today. He says it's everything you want in a smartphone. Scott was also surprised about how light it feels. And I agree, you can kind of feel the difference. It's especially thinner. You also know it has a faster processor and it can access 4G wireless speeds, but he said it was faster than his home Wi-Fi. You can read the full review as well as watch videos on the panorama photo feature and Apple's new maps. Maybe I'll just keep it in my pocket for safekeeping. Oh, hi Scott. Thank you, Scott. So, if you didn't order one right away and you don't plan on waiting in that epic first day line, you might have to wait a month to get one. Or you could head on over to eBay, where the going price is around $1,000. Yeah, they're listing them for sale without even having them yet. Those that are willing to spend that much on an iPhone usually are from countries who won't be getting the iPhone for a while. And remember those folks in line at the New York Apple Store? Well, it's been pretty miserable for them because it's been pouring rain. They've been trying to keep dry by renting a car and taking turns sitting in it. The first guy in line, the maker of the app Vive, he caught a cold. There's lots more than iPhone going on this week. LG just introduced an Android phone that's so big it's in the phablet territory. The Optimus G with a 4.7-inch screen and a 13-megapixel camera. HTC also showcased two colorful Windows phones coming out in November called the Windows Phone 8X and 8S. Couldn't they pick names that were easier to say? Oh, and there's a new PlayStation 3. Yeah, it's even slimmer than the current Slim Edition. This redesign is 20% smaller, 25% lighter, has a different look with a sliding door panel to top-load discs. The 250 gig version arrives Tuesday for $270, but you can get one with double the memory for $300 at the end of October. And today we got our eye on the Giorno keyboard. You may have heard of this folding Bluetooth keyboard when it was unveiled in 2010. It compacts tightly to fit in the palm of your hand, but even though it won a design award, it just couldn't get the funding it needed to get off the ground. Now the creators have put it on Kickstarter, hoping to raise money through the crowdfunding website. If they can reach $100,000 by October 17th, then it could become a reality and it would ship early spring of next year. That's your Tech News Roundup for today. You can find more details on today's stories at the blog CNET.com/update. From our studios in New York, I'm Bridget Carey.